Hello, my name is Ibrahima Sheikh Diong. I am the Director General of the African Race Capacity Group, a specialized agency of the African Union. As we wrap up our stay here in Dubai at COP28, it's only in order for us to pause for a moment to reflect on our 10 days here. First, as many of you know, Africa came to Dubai with a very clear agenda: decarbonize the global economy, reform the global financial architecture to make it work for Africa, find a balance between development and climate change, but more importantly, to help Africa deal with the risk associated with climate change. On that last point, we are delighted, finally, a consensus has been found in making sure we set up a lost and damaged fund, which will go a long way in protecting many vulnerable communities across Africa. Now, obviously, that fund has to be governed properly, focus on the right priorities as far as Africa is concerned. As far as ARC is concerned, we are delighted by our achievement for the past 10 days. Number one, we're grateful to the European Union for announcing an additional 10 million euro to support the work of ARC across Africa. Second, with our partners, we participated in so many side events about food security, including climate change financing, talking about gender mainstreaming in disaster management, mainstreaming early warning system, many topics that are extremely important to our member states. And we believe through those events, we're able to at least tell the ARC story and make sure there is an African solution to an African problem. We're also delighted to use the opportunity to have some very good and productive bilateral meetings, starting with the new Executive Director of the World Food Programme, who has renewed his commitment to supporting our advocacy across Africa but also globally. Again, an opportunity to meet with high-level delegation from the European Union, who once again renewed their commitment in supporting ARC within the broader context of loss and damage. Canada has always been a big supporter of ARC. We're delighted to have been able to spend some time with them, tell them what we are today, what we're going in our ambition to count on their support as we grow. France has been also a very reliable supporter of the work of ARC, and our meeting with them was extremely helpful in understanding at least where we're going, but also supporting our growth. And many other partners who we met with at COP28 have renewed their support to ARC because ARC has been mandated by the African Union. So therefore, this is an African solution to African problems. Dubai was also an opportunity to sign MOUs. We signed an MOU with South Sudan government, who has just joined ARC as a new member. And in that MOU, we renew our commitment in supporting the government of South Sudan in building their capacities for disaster management and financing. We also signed an agreement with ARC Fund and Badaya, Arab institutions that are equally involved in making sure the partnership between the Arab world and Africa is also focused on disaster management and financing. We use this opportunity also to conduct so many interviews, talking to television, radios, and other media platforms as a way of making sure we can tell the great story of ARC and the impact we're having across Africa. We live in Dubai, my colleague and I, extremely inspired by the opportunities being given to us to tell our story, but inspired to mobilize more resources so that we can continue the work that's been given to us by the African Union. Again, the slogan that's popular in Africa is African solution to the African problem, under the great leadership of the African Union, so no one is left behind.